Hey everyone, it's Jenny W again, and now I'm going to demonstrate how I would make a pendant if someone wanted just the ashes and they wanted them colored to where like you couldn't tell that the ashes were in there. There's another video on YouTube that shows you how to do this too. I can't remember the name of the channel, but I'll try to find it and link it too. But I'm just going to use this heart bezel and everything, and basically I'm just going to fill it with some resin and then put the ashes in. I'm going to be using some fireplace ash just as a demonstration, but this is what I would do with, you know, ashes and everything if they didn't want them to be visible, like if people didn't want someone to know that this was an ash pendant. Alright, so let me get started. I have some art resin here already mixed up because I'm in the process of making a memorial ash pendant for someone. So I am going to go ahead and use some of this in there. I'm just going to fill it up. And then sometime tomorrow I will probably be at the Artist Tribe and I will show you what the finished product looks like. Okay, so I have this pretty full. I can't really tell where the line is, but I'm thinking it's pretty full. Let's see here. Some tweezers. Oh yeah, it's pretty full to the top there. So now what I'm gonna do is take my little spoon wherever it went again. I've got this little tool here that I use, and I'm gonna take some fireplace ash, try to get some nice pieces in there, and I'm gonna put it in there. See, I've got it in there in the resin now. With this, I can probably put a little bit more ash than I would like if I was separating it like in my last video. Okay, so I've got that in there now, the ashes. And what's going to happen is I am going to stir this up, and you're going to see pretty quickly that the resin will kind of darken into like a cloudy, kind of a not so pretty grayish color. Kind of be really cloudy. And you can see it clouding up. It's this really cloudy like color. I'm mixing it up down here too. Make sure I get all that in there. And this bezel I actually got from Hobby Lobby. Okay, that is mixed up pretty good. This is about as good as I'm going to get it. But see, there you have just regular gray color. You can't really see it because, again, it's nighttime when I'm filming this, but it is like a gray color. Maybe if I angle this differently, you can tell. Yeah, see that grayish? So what I'm going to do now is make it to where it's a color. Like, we're going to do pink. I have this India ink color, but I have some some art resin ink too. Like, well, not ink, but art resin, like dye for your resin. I have some of that too, and I haven't gotten a chance to use that yet, but hopefully soon I will. Now I'm just going to take my little spoon down in that, kind of put the color in there. Let's see. Normally I just drop this in, so don't think, oh, I'm going to be sticking that spoon with the ash and everything in there. I'm not going to do that. So this is just kind of a quick video on how I do a pendant that you cannot see the ash. This ink is pretty well put in there good. Pretty well mixed that up good where you can't really see any cloudiness. I know it probably looks black to you, but it is a pink color. See that shine right there? That's pink. Now what I could do with this is, you know, I could put a little bit of glitter in it. Let's see, I have some really pretty glitter that I've used like as a background on my memorial pendant that I'm working on right now. It's kind of like this gold and silver or something like that. Really pretty. I might just put just a couple of flecks in there, not much, just enough to give it a little, you know, shimmer here and there. Mix that in there too. And let's see how that looks. Well, there is some shine in there and stuff. Might put a little bit more glitter in there. You know, and you can do something like this. There's the pink. Again, you can't really tell because of the way the light is, but it is pink. Maybe you can see some of the shine as I'm moving this back and forth, the glitter. Light is coming off. But anyways, now what I could do is let this set, and then it would set overnight. I can add, you know, like a charm to it. Let's see, I have something like kind of these butterfly type flaky things. I don't know where my thing is that has in there. Maybe it's, let me see really fast. Let's see, I have like all kinds of little stuff in here, you know, like I could put a bird, you know, on top of this layer of resin. See, there's a gold bird. You know, I could put that on top of there. That would be kind of pretty. Just a bird in the middle. Or I even have like dragonflies, you know. But first, you would let this layer cure and harden first. And then tomorrow, like I could do a thin layer of like UV resin or something. And like put this like in the middle. where you can't really see what I'm doing here. But you could put it in the middle, you know, and have that type of a pendant. I have butterflies too, you know, you could do that and then let that UV resin cure. And then you have, you know, an ash pendant that nobody's gonna know is an ash pendant. I even have little fairies, you know, that you could put in the center of that heart, and it would be really, you know, really pretty. I have music notes and stuff too. Like here's a little music note, but the top there would be cut off, you know. This wouldn't be showing, the bail on this. It would be cut off to where only the music note would be showing. But I could do a music note and then maybe another note down here. Neat ideas though. But tomorrow I might post a finished picture to Instagram. But for right now, that is how I would make a pendant for someone, a memorial ash pendant for someone who doesn't want the ashes to show. Now, if you look really close in this, like I've got to be careful because the resin, of course, is still setting there. It's not cured yet. But you can see little black specks. That is the ash. That is fireplace ash. And it would be the same with the, you know, regular ashes. You would be able to see teeny weeny specks, but no one's going to know that unless they look really close to your pendant. But this is an example of a pendant with the ashes not really showing to where someone wouldn't even know what it is. This bezel that I used is a blank slate heart bezel. This is the one that I used. I don't think that this is nickel free. I'm not sure because I bought it from Hobby Lobby, so I don't really know if it's nickel free or anything, but that's the one that I used. That's it. If you have any questions or anything, be sure to let me know in the description box or in the comments below. You know, let me know if you have any questions. I am getting ready to finish up this memorial pendant that I've been working on. Just let me know if you have any questions or concerns. I'll try to be by the Artist Tribe tomorrow with the finished pieces, so maybe people can take a look at them and stuff. Okay? Have a good night.